UMP
Fortunate during the budget presentation by the finance minister. It was unfortunate during the budget presentation, Mr. Chairman, sir, we could see our citizens of India were shackled, chained, and brought as a prisoner from the USA. How do we expect that this budget will be so beautiful? We should learn from the past. They've been expressing their, praiseness about this budget and from the previous also. But how do we expect when thousands of Indians are being pushed back from the other country, chained and shackled? It's an shame for us. If the budget is so good, why our own citizens are fleeing from our own India to get a better job in the other countries? Is it not fair enough to see what are the actual issues that is happening within our country? Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Chairman, sir,
External Affairs, you have given a statement in the Parliament.
No, sir, I'm talking about the budget,
No,
sir.
no.
I'm coming to the budget. Because this budget reflects, if the budget is so good, our own people...
to the statement also.
No, our own
yes,
people...
Go on,
yes, sir. Our own people would not have left, risk their life to, go other country illegally. Just imagine illegally going and then be shackled and chained and then pushed back to our own country. See, imagine how and why they are risking their life, because we cannot provide them a good job, good employment, and good environment. So this is why they're running away from our country. There's lots of questions asked by our parliamentarian, Mr. Chairman, sir. Do we have to take unflinching realism to take such answers? Mr. Chairman, sir, this government's methodology and the purpose of defining financial budget to planning futures seems to have drifted away steadily from the realism. The budget seems to have boxed in a dysfunctional manner, Mr. Chairman, sir. Therefore, I would like to focus in few areas. There was a quote by our father of the nation: if we want to teach real peace in this world, we should start educating children. This is a famous quote by our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Now we talk about the education, Mr. Speaker, sir. The right of education has totally collapsed under the SSA. No amount of funding can revive, because it is only completely destroyed unless and until a complete overhaul is the only solution, by giving district, block level and village level new restructured institutions, and policy is the only option. Mr. Chairman, sir, when we come to the Northeast region, however, 2025 budget does not reflect substantial increases in the allocation tailored specifically to the educational needs in the region. Northeast, including Meghalaya, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, face a higher school dropout rates due to the socio-economic factors. Now, neglecting the government education sector is the evident decrease in education spending, dropped from 2.57% to 2.51% of the GDP, which is greatly stray away from the recommended government spending on education to be at least 6% GDP. That is National Education Policy 2020. Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Chairman, sir, now we have seen the budget fell short for addressing key problems despite announcing grand plans. If we fail to make announcement with the substantial fund, particularly areas such as agriculture, education and development and urban development. Mr. Chairman, sir, now when you look at the scholarship for the minorities and for those who reach matriculation has been cut down by 40%, bringing down the fund to 197.550 crore. The scholarship for the students after matriculation has faced even steeper cut, dropping nearly 64% to 731.39 crore. the merit-based scholarship has decreased to 7.34 crore. In addition to the national fellowship, the scholarship of the higher has decreased to education, that is 7.34 crore. Mr. Speaker, sir, the last, let me end. Now, we talk about the budget cut. Mr. Speaker, sir, this budget cut will only increase and reduced in spending in other areas. This is only for certain rich people. Yesterday, our parliamentarian has spoke about this particular budget, whereas the poor tend to spend every single money that he has earned. Now, poor doesn't have a saving at all. So, MGNRGS and other sorts of wages and GST has not been compromised by this government, Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Chairman, sir. So, I would like to ask if there is any chance, if they can amend this area where our poor people, where our BPL people can be looked into. With these few words, Mr. Speaker, Chairman, sir, I resume my seat.